Hi, my name is Caroline Lance. I was just going to go over the teaching and learning for the third one, outline 3. It goes over chapter 3, appendix E, the ethics and practice article, Doherty's article, and Myers and Wells article. So starting with chapter 3, principles of program and evaluation. So the main thing it was talking about is an evaluation, and the main reason why we have an evaluation is to help make the program stronger, which I think is really important because lots of times I have filled out evaluations for different classes, or even in high school, I remember filling out evaluations about different activities or things that I'd gone to, and I'm like, they're not even gonna care. They're not even gonna read my answers. But really, they are important, and I've found out from reading all this information, and especially for preparing for our workshop, is that they really could help us understand what we need to do to make the program stronger, and understand where our weaknesses are. So I thought it was a good point. So I thought it was important that you really need to, while making a program or whatever you're doing, starting with your ideas first, and then you can build on others' ideas. So just like we're doing with our workshop, we're starting with our own ideas. Then we're going to get feedback from others and hopefully get ways and that we can improve our workshop. So in our evaluation, we wanted to make sure we asked questions to help us understand if the workshop was even successful, if it really taught what it was supposed to, and also just if the instructor gave it in a way that was helpful. And if not, asking for ways to help improve it. Sorry. It was, and I think those are ways definitely that could help you understand and improve your work, the different activities that you may be doing. Next is Appendix E, Ethics and Family Life Education. Having an ethical standard, I feel like, is extremely important. Everyone needs a guide in the different areas that you were in your career, and you need, without like an ethical standard, there's no organization, and things can get confusing on whether you can or cannot do these things, or if that is ethically right or not. Just like how in the medical field, ethics is extremely important. And I feel like you really need to understand these ethics so you can help be the most help you can be for someone else. I feel like your values do blend in to your teaching, and they really affect your kind of point of view, which can be good or bad, but as long as there is standard, then everyone can kind of have their own take on it. But as long as there's a set standard, then there won't be any confusion about it. That's what I kind of got. Then the ethics and practice article. I think just as a family educator, you really focus on others, and it's kind of a value that I've always kind of grown up with, because we focus on others and serving in the gospel. So as a family life educator, I think that's such a strong virtue also. I think another strong and important virtues are that family life educators may have is they care. They really care about what goes on in people's families, and want to help. And they have a hope because they want to help change and help improve and um, the lives of others. And I think those are a few of the main virtues of a family life educator. Uh, Next, I have the um, Doherty. I don't know how you say his name. Article, and it talks about all the different levels. I thought it was interesting, all the different levels of involvement, and I think it's extremely important as a family life educator to know what what level you should be on and what levels you shouldn't be on, and when other people need to intervene and help you out in those situations. Um, because there's so many different types. Because you could just barely be helping them, or you could be like a family therapist, which is something that you're not qualified for. So really knowing the involvement um, for your for a family life educator. Um, then the last article with Myers and Walls, um, I feel like a family life educator really supports. They support families. They help them in times of need, um, and they educate. I feel like they're educators. They really teach people to how to have successful families and to help improve their families. Um, and I feel like they do a lot of research. I feel like they help improve all the time how to improve family life. And I think most of all, you need to understand is what you can and cannot do. Family life educators um, can't take on a role of a therapist because you don't have that knowledge. You haven't been educated on that um, detailed information because you don't really know if diagnosing or helping this person may be the best thing for them. So I think it's important that we understand what level we should be on and direct them to other people because you want to be qualified and be 100% in your own field instead of others when you could be making things worse instead, I feel like. So, because I know I'm not qualified to be a family therapist right now, and I would need a lot more information and help to understand how I could help someone else with that. So, just making sure you know what level you should be on. Um, and that's about it. Thank you for watching.